Right, ladies and gentlemen, absolute craziness going on at the moment in the world of MMA. So we just had UFC 300, and at the post-fight press conference, I suspected some announcement would be coming, uh, and this is exactly what happened. I obviously originally speculated it was going to be at the press conference, but post-fight press conference, we got an announcement for Islam Makhachev versus Dustin Poirier, UFC 302 at New York, New Jersey, June 1st, lightweight title fight. Sean Strickland versus Paulo Costa, co-main event of that card. And then the big one, UFC 303, Mcgregor versus Chandler, June 29th, T-Mobile Arena. So, yeah, let's get into it. Obviously, Dustin Poirier versus Islam Makhachev. Not even a bit of an undeserved title shot. Fucking hugely undeserved title shot for Dustin Poirier. Obviously, I don't hate it, but it's probably his last shot at a title. I'd love to see him get him done, but if he pulls, I think Islam will have him on the feet. I think he's a really good striker, which could lead to him taking him down, getting him worried about a takedown, and then get beat up a bit on the feet. And then if Justin Poirier pulls a guillotine, I think he's fucked. And I think he will pull a guillotine because obviously he had that kind of tight one against Khabib. So I feel like he might pull a guillotine on Makhachev. And a bit of an undeserved title shot, but at least they're keeping Islam semi-active. Hopefully he gets 2 fights in this year. Hopefully he fights at Abu Dhabi in October against Sarukian, I guess. Bit of an undeserved title shot, but I honestly don't hate the fight. It might have happened at some point. Anyway, obviously Dustin Poirier coming off that win against Benoit Saint Denis. He looked shit in that fight, but hopefully he gets it done. I'd love to see him get it done. Obviously, I'd love to see him get a title before the end of his career, but I don't think it's going to happen. Certainly not in a fight with Islam Makhachev, who, in my opinion, is just top tier. But moving on. Also on UFC 302, the 5-round co-main event, I forgot to add. Sean Strickland and Paulo Costa. Good fight. 5 months after the Duplessis fight. A fight where Sean probably took a fair bit of damage. I don't like that Paulo Costa's basically getting a number 1 contenders fight. But I do think Strickland will beat him. I don't think Paulo Costa really has much power at all. I think Sean should be able to deal with him, just outbox him on the outside, out cardio him. Probably going to go the 5-round distance. I don't think Paulo Costa will really back up Strickland in many moments of the fight. And obviously Strickland, when he's coming forward, letting his hands, like working behind that jab, is a tricky fighter to deal with when you haven't really got much pop in your shots. Obviously, you look at a guy like Duplessis, who is going to come forward, has got some power. You know what I mean? He can mix it up a bit. Like, I guess Costa has got a bit of a ground game, but Dricus Duplessis can obviously wrestle, mix it up on the feet. Has got some submission ability on the ground, whereas I don't think Costa has that. But moving on, McGregor versus Chandler, UFC 303, the fight we've all been waiting for. Obviously, I'm a huge Conor McGregor fan. He's one of my idols, but this is a problematic one to predict, honestly, because I could see this is how I'm going to call it when the prediction actually comes time. Chandler's going to have a fucking amazing first round, maybe a 10-8 first round. He's going to have an incredible first round against McGregor, and he's going to get knocked out in the second because he's a retard. And I don't get it with Chandler. He honestly does have a decent mind for the sport. I've heard him talk about the sport. He's not clueless. Do you know what I mean? He has a brain. It's just he can't fucking use it. So, but I do expect McGregor to get it done, but after getting dominated. But hopefully they give it a good undercard. This is technically the International Fight Week card. Hopefully you get maybe Ian Gary versus Colby Covington on the undercard. That'd be sick co-main event or featured fight. That'd be sick. I'd love that. That'd be a brilliant press conference. Yeah. I just expect Conor McGregor to get it done somehow because Chandler's that dumb. So, also being held at welterweight. That might play into the hands of Chandler. But Chandler's been training this whole time. Chandler could overexert himself in training camp, get hurt, because I don't see Chandler pulling out. McGregor's never pulled out. He obviously had a leg injury going into that last Poirier fight and still didn't pull out, and look how that went. So, yeah, some really exciting announcements on the UFC. So, cool announcements, good stuff. And let's see what happens. Hopefully they get Alex Pereira on UFC 301. That'd be really cool. Uh, let's see it. Let's see this happen. Let's see that fight happen on UFC 301. Alex Pereira versus Magomed Ankalaev, or even you want to throw a curveball, Magomed, not Magomed Ankalaev, Aspinall, my boy, Tommy Aspinall. Let's see this happen. Let's get Pereira on there. Right. So please like and subscribe. Goodbye. That's my thoughts on the announcements. Goodbye.